Welcome back to Recliner Gaming. We are finally going over the top 5 maps in the greatest Halo game ever, and that's Halo 3. Now remember, we're only looking at original maps, so straight up remakes like Blackout, Valhalla, and probably the greatest multiplayer map ever, Last Resort, won't be in the running for this top 5. They've had their chances in previous Halos, but trust me, Valhalla is the perfect version of Blood Gulch, and you already know my feelings about Last Resort. So we'll be looking at about 20 original maps for our top 5. And even though Halo 3 is my favorite game in the series and has most of my favorite maps, that doesn't mean all of its maps slap like Halo 2. I really don't know if there's ever going to be a game that has the quality of Halo 2 maps. But Halo 3 did take a lot of the design ideas from the first 2 Halo games. And the main thing Halo 3 does for map design that the other games just weren't able to do at the time is building the atmosphere. And I'm talking about all the little things that they added all around the maps. You can see with cold storage how much the addition of the flood changes the overall feel of the map compared to its original chill out. And it's just fun because it adds a layer of interactiveness into the map. You've got all the goofy signs on Longshore. And by the way, I've always done terrible on this map. Like, I want to like it from the design point and atmosphere, but I don't think I've ever won a match on this map. And Ghost Town is probably one of the best examples of atmosphere. It has tons and tons and tons of details. And then also, we can't forget the map isolation. Now, before we reveal the first map, keep in mind how these new maps are going to coexist with the Halo Infinite playstyle, like using the repulsor or grapple hook, or just honestly being able to use mantle to make climbs and jumps easier. So without further ado, the first map for Halo 3 is the Pit. And man, if this isn't one of the best Halo multiplayer maps out there, a great capture the flag map, Slayer is always a blast, and you can really make any game mode work. One big difference to note right away when comparing Halo 3 maps to Halo Infinite is the amount of power weapons to use. This map alone has 2 sniper rifles, 2 shotguns, rockets, invisibility and overshield, and a whole room and area dedicated to the sword alone. And you could even get away with adding a ghost or a mongoose to amp up the chaos. And if they added in a grapple hook or a repulsor, it would make this trick jump 10 times easier. For map number 2, we have Last Resort's little cousin, High Ground. If you enjoy base defense games but like to keep things fast-paced, High Ground has the perfect mix. Halo 3 also did try to keep things interesting with a few interactive doors and hatches, and this map fits them all in perfectly. You've got the hatch on the bunker, the gate door can be opened, and I think the best part might just be smashing through the fenced-in gate at the back. This is another one of those maps where you can run just about any game mode. There are a ton of choke points, but also enough room to not get spawn trapped. And Halo Infinite doesn't really have any base defense maps at the moment, so it could really benefit from maps like these. For map number 3, you're either going to love it or absolutely despise it. Sandtrap. If you like large, open, vehicle-focused maps, then you're one of the people that will love Sandtrap. It has always had a unique playstyle due to all the vehicles, including the elephants, and I still don't understand why these beasts of a vehicle haven't come back in every Halo since. Now, for probably the best feature of this map is the minefield. There wasn't just some silly invisible wall or kill barrier keeping you in the intended play area. If you wanted to, you could risk it and go on the outer edges and try to outrun the mines. Still to this day, one of the best custom game modes is an infection variant where the zombies chase you with gravity hammers while you're trying to outrun them in Gauss Hogs. Finding the best map for the number 4 spot was a lot harder than I thought. A lot of maps hit a bunch of fun, unique areas of Halo. Narrows has the man cannons to fight on, and just like Behemoth in Halo Infinite, nothing feels better than hitting snipes mid-air. Epitaph has the awkward shield doors and trick jumps to surprise the enemy. Rat Race is literally just a giant circle for people who love driving warthogs. And trust me, Halo Infinite does need better driving maps. But out of all of these maps, I ended up choosing one that fits all these kind of play styles. So for our 4th spot, we have Standoff. When I was first making this video, I really didn't think I would pick this map, but I've always had a great time playing it and can't really see any downsides to it. You can try and sneak into the other team's base and open up their defenses. Driving is fast-paced and chaotic. You find yourself having fights all over the map. It's honestly like you're playing an extremely condensed Blood Gulch variant, and sending people off the edges on this map with the repulsor would feel better than ever. And now let's reveal Halo 3's final map that should be put in Halo Infinite. So last but not least, we have Guardian. You can't deny that this map would be perfect for the repulsor and grapple hook, and how terrifying the Halo Infinite hammer would be. This map would be a great mix for ranked games or just for casual play. You really can't go wrong with any play style on this map. It rewards high-level movement and skill, but also rewards people that need to do a little extra hiding and camping. And think about how amazing this map would look with updated graphics. I mean, look how good it looks, and it's almost 15 years old. So that's the top 5 maps that Halo Infinite needs from Halo 3. If one of your favorites didn't make the cut, make sure to leave it down in the comments. We've already went over Halo Combat Evolved and Halo 2, so make sure to go check out our top 5 from those games as well. Next up, we're diving into Halo Reach, so make sure to subscribe to see what maps make the list. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
How much time does this got?
Oh my gosh.
Got him.
We traded. They got it.
No, he didn't.
Oh, nice shot, Jen.
I got 2 shots
Oh
left.
my
We
God.
gotta get there.
Go, 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 go. They got 10 seconds to respawn. Oh my gosh. Did they pick it up?
Oh,
Hurry!
no. Well, yeah, he's going to pick it up.
No.
Oh.